Hello again and welcome back to The Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Pekin, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. Today we are continuing our sermon series, Unoffendable, based on a book by the same name by author Brant Hansen. And we start with an illustration that comes out of my world of basketball officiating. As many of you know, I'm an IHSA basketball official, and this time of year in particular, most nights of the week, I am running up and down the hard court with players, helping to facilitate a game that we all love. And there is something that is so prevalent in that experience that I believe applies to all of life, that I can't even bring out a particular example because it is simply the reality every single time we go up and down the court. And here's that reality. The fact that every coach and every player wants all the fouls and violations to be called on the other team and not on themselves. In other words, there is so much bias involved that we're not calling all the calls on them and we're calling on the calls on their team, and that's all they see. And there is this intense bias that says, I want you to call that's a foul, that's a foul, that's a foul. But you don't hear them crying those words when it's the foul on their team. And here's the trick to making basketball work for everyone. The trick is this, and I think it's true not only in the game of basketball, but in the game of life. And I'm going to sound very blunt when I say it, but know your job. In basketball, there are 4 jobs. The player's job is to play the game. The coach's job is to coach the players. The fan's job is to cheer on the players. And the official's job is to facilitate the rules of the game. If everybody knows their job and does their job, the game goes wonderfully. The players are out there playing their game within the confines of the rules to the best of their ability. And when they accidentally go outside the rules, they have somebody helping them. The coaches are there calling the plays, trying to encourage the players to do their best, to understand where the defense is and how the other team is playing, to give them insight on how to get past a particular obstacle. They're coaching their players. And the fans are up in the stands, cheering on their players. Good job, great job, keep going, you got this. And the officials, when necessary, are doing their best to help the game to move forward according to the rules that have been established. If everybody knows their job and does their job, it's cool. Where we get haywire is when everybody else thinks it's their job to call the fouls and violations. It's not the player's job. It's not the coach's job. It's not the fan's job. Now, how in the world does this relate to what we're trying to talk about in today's message? Well, I encourage you to stay tuned or go back and check the whole thing. We keep all this up on YouTube, but I'll be coming out with subsequent installments of The Front Row that'll unpack that a little bit more. For now, have a fantastic rest of your day. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye for now.